Vikings Nation, breaking news. This just came out and it's one of those that could change the course of our team. You won't want to miss any details because today we're going to dive into the critical decisions the Vikings are facing this offseason. But first, I need you to do something very important. Click the subscribe button here on the channel and activate the notification bell right now. It's the best way to ensure that you receive all the bombshell updates like this firsthand. Come on, do it now, because what I'm going to reveal today will shake up the foundations of Minnesota. The offseason is here, and as we all know, this is the time when the big decisions are made. General Manager Kwesi Adofo-Mensah has his work cut out for him, with almost half of the Vikings roster set to become free agents. And while we have about $58 million available in the salary cap, the lack of draft picks could complicate things quite a bit. And the changes don't stop there. There are 4 players under contract who are on the chopping block, starting with center Garrett Bradbury. He was a big prospect in the draft, but unfortunately hasn't lived up to expectations, especially in pass protection. Releasing Bradbury would save $3.6 million and help reshape the interior of the offensive line, something coach Kevin O'Connell has highlighted as a priority after the disappointing playoff loss. Another name being discussed is C.J. Ham, our veteran fullback and 2-time Pro Bowler. Despite being a locker room favorite and a team captain, his offensive usage has dropped dramatically under O'Connell. Cutting him would free up $2.65 million in cap space, but it would be a tough decision for a player who is such an integral part of the Vikings' identity. And let's not forget Ed Ingram. A second-round pick in the 2022 draft, he arrived with the promise of bolstering the offensive line. But after 3 disappointing seasons, it appears his future in Minnesota is in jeopardy. His release would open up $3.325 million, but are the Vikings ready to move on? Lastly, we have Josh Oliver, the tight end known for his blocking skills. While he is phenomenal in that role, he doesn't contribute much in the passing game, and keeping the most expensive tight end group in the NFL may not be feasible. Releasing Oliver would save $5.152 million, which gives the Vikings more flexibility to invest in other areas. All of these decisions are critical to the team's future, especially considering the possibility of a complete overhaul of the offensive line and the arrival of new talent. Will Kwesi Adofo-Mensah be willing to make these cuts to free up cap space? Or will we see the Vikings rely on keeping some of these veterans? And now it's your turn to have your say. What would you do if you were the Vikings GM? Would you keep these players or make aggressive cuts to free up cap space? Comment below. I really want to hear your opinion. And before you leave, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and activate the notification bell. That way, you won't miss any important news about our beloved Minnesota Vikings. We have a busy offseason ahead of us, and I'll be here bringing you everything in real time. Until next time, Skol.